What's up, guys, and welcome back to Affordable Bait TV. I am your host, Matt. Today we're going to be taking a look at the R80 TC by Smok. Very nice little internal battery box mod. It's got a LiPo pack inside. As I've mentioned before, not too into internal battery units, but I do like this guy a lot. We'll get into that when we dive on down. But yeah, on top here, this comes in the kit. It's the TFV4 Micro tank. It also comes with an extender. You can make the tank a little bit bigger. I kind of like it like this though. Looks good. Doesn't hold too much juice, which is okay. It's got that like flippy top cap feature to it. Let's see if we can get it to open up real quick. Yeah, see? Opens right up like that. You fill from the top right there. Really nice. But yeah, I like this thing. For an internal battery unit, it's awesome. I really like it a lot. Got some great battery life out of this thing. It lasted me a few days while I was at the hospital with my wife while she was in labor. So without any further ado, let's dive on down, check it out, show you what's inside the box, show you what we get with this thing. We'll come back up, I'll let you know where I got it from. And yeah, stay tuned. Smok R80. This is a cool little device. This is a kit. Has a built-in battery. Comes with this TFV4 Micro tank. Really like this tank. We'll go over the tank too. Couple little things there for you. Okay. Little content features. You can screenshot that if you guys want. Alright. So let's open up. Oh, got this little scratch reveal authenticity thing. Alright. So here we go. Smok on top. And on the bottom, made in China, designed by Smok. Alright, so let's open her on up here. Boom. Inside the box, you're going to have your QC passcode, or QA pass. Each one's been inspected, obviously. Warranty card, all that good stuff. A couple little specs on there for you as well. Information on how to get on their website, check out their other products. Alright, so under here, you're going to have all your goodies, little bath salts for later, you know, I like to party, save that. Alright, in here, you're going to have a extra little tip, alright, a couple O-rings, another one of these rubberized things. This goes on the top. The tank on this thing is almost like a hat, swivels off the top. We're going to check that out too. Extra coil head in there, extra piece of glass. That's to extend it a little bit. And actually, I'm sorry, this isn't a tip. This is actually a chimney extension. You use this, you screw it in, so you can fit the bigger glass. Now let's just do a little size comparison here. I have it with the smaller glass, and as you can see, it starts at this O-ring, ends at this O-ring. Here's the other glass next to it. Alright, so you could pretty much turn this thing into a TFV4 Mini. So it's kind of cool. Couple little tank features and stuff there for you. Charging cable also comes with a little rubber band if you want to, you know, sport this guy on there. It goes over the top on your glass. I really don't like that. It kind of blocks out if you're at a juice or not and where your fill line is, so these things are kind of like obsolete to me. Don't really use that much. I want to talk about this thing a little bit before we get into details about the features and stuff. My wife went into labor last week, and I decided to bring this guy with me and this little Council of Vapor Mini Volt. Reason being, they have built-in batteries. And surprisingly enough, this battery, straight out of the box, never been charged or anything, freaking thing lasted me about 3 days. Really surprising. I'm a moderate vapor, you know, nothing too crazy. But the battery lasted forever. It's got a LiPo pack in it. I'm not too into internal battery mods, just because if the battery goes out on this thing, you're screwed. It's trash. You know, it's freaking paperweight at that point. But it was very convenient for bringing to the hospital. We were at the hospital from Wednesday afternoon at about 1 o'clock until Sunday afternoon at about 12:30. You know, in recovery and all that good stuff with our son. So definitely like this thing. It got me through being at the hospital. Charges right at the bottom there. Very convenient. Yeah, I really liked it a lot. This tank on top, this is the TFV4 Micro. It's got airflow down at the bottom. Opens up just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Same on all sides. Also has airflow on this top piece. See that? Alright, I really don't use the top airflow. To me it's a little too airy, so I usually have that shut down, this wide open. Works great. Really nice flavor out of this guy. It uses the TFV4 micro coil heads. You know, they can't fit an Aspire or anything in there like that. Little like two-piece drip tip here. You got the glass coming up, and then you have this ring on the outside. Haven't had any heat issues with this thing. I think this little feature works really cool. And yeah, so let's open this top cap up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it swivels open. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little notch in there. You're just going to pop it open. Comes right open. Bam. Really cool. Alright, so you're not going to lose parts, drop shit on the ground. There's that rubberized piece right there. You're going to fill right into that kidney-shaped device right there. And then, yeah, pops right back over, shuts down. Really nice. Cool little kit. Definitely a nice little starter kit. Comes with everything you're going to need inside of it. It goes up to 80 watts, which in my opinion is more than enough. Even with my Relo, I don't even go up past 80. I go to about 75 depending on my build, but I'm not too crazy about getting into the 150 range and all that crazy shit. I don't even need to get up that high. So has a reset feature to reset all of your settings if you like. Up button, down button, power button. Let's fire this guy on and walk you through the all through the settings and stuff like that. It uses the same chip as this guy right here, the Smok Tree Box. We just did a review on this one. Go ahead and check that out. Really nice. Made of zebra wood from Brazil. So it does have that like 8-second shut off thing that people talk about. You know, you have to hold the off button or the power button for 8 seconds to get it to shut down. Let me show you a way to get around that, because that's a big complaint with Smok's chip. People have the issue of just being impatient, not wanting to wait for 8 seconds for this thing to shut down. So let's turn it on, and I'll show you how to get to it. So five clicks on to turn it on. Smok R8 TTC. Alright, right there. Now, right now, we are in lock mode. So when it's locked, you click it 5 times to unlock it. So when it is locked and you try to fire it, it's just going to give you the time. I haven't set it, obviously, 2005. We're going back to the future on that one. Yeah, so I haven't really set that yet. To unlock it, 5 clicks. Okay, unlocked now. Now, to get to your settings, you're going to click 3 times. Okay, take you to settings. Now, if you just push the up button once, it's going to round robin to the back of the settings where you're going to find a power down button. Alright, oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so round robin. See that? Power off. You're just going to hit that. Power on, power off. And it's off. Okay, so that gets you by that 8-second delay of having to hold this button down and wasting your time pretty much. You know, I'm not much of a patient person either, so I understand why people have that gripe about it, but that's how you get by it. Now, we'll go into its settings real quick just so you can see everything. 1, 2, 3. Alright, have your wattage mode, temp mode. We're going to temp mode, Fahrenheit, Celsius. Okay. Go right there, nickel coil, titanium coil, steel, back to nickel, let's stay at the titanium, 2, 3, okay, TC mode normal, hard, max, minimum, that's ramp up times. Soft's going to have a nice steady ramp. Maximum is just going to be instantaneous on the ramp. No temperature upward grade to it. It'll just be at your temperature right as it fires. I haven't really tested this thing temperature wise. I'm not really much of a temperature control guy. I pretty much stick with, if I'm going to do temperature control, it's usually stainless steel. I don't mess with nickel coil at all. I just got some titanium. I'm going to start working with that soon. So we'll go back through some other settings real quick. Screen time. Okay, got that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go into the max. This is a puff counter. You know, you can make it just, you know, 1 hit every hour or something like that, and it'll shut itself down. Puff reset, no. So, and it counts your puffs. So far I've only hit this thing 567 times. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, get back in, go here, screen orientation, flips it upside down. There you go. That's just a whatever feature to me. It's just personal preference, I guess. If you want to flip that screen or do whatever to it, we'll flip that right back over. I like my fire button on the left side of my hand. So 3, come back over, and here's TCR mode for tie. I really don't mess with this feature either, but it's there, okay, in case you're looking. Okay, go in here, adjust initial ohm. I like to just leave that alone, let this thing read its own ohms and go off that. That's the whole point of having different ohms on your coils and stuff like that, and building different stuff. If you're going to get the RDTA deck for this thing, I mean, why would you want to set an ohm if you're going to be building your own coils? I mean, it makes no sense. So come back over, date and time. That's how you're going to do that. We could set the date, 2016, 2/9, I believe it is today. Okay, we're not going to mess with the time because I'm not sure exactly what time it is even. So, okay, hold the button down to get out of that time frame. So go back in, and that's it. That's it. Get to the power. Power on, power off. Goodbye. Really like this thing. It's nice and sturdy. All metal, everything. Little bit of button rattle, like I said. I mean, a lot of mods are gonna have that shit, so just don't worry about that. If it really bothers you that much, this might not be the thing for you. But I can tell you from experience that this thing rocks. It holds up really well. Got a nice battery venting down below. There's a serial number right there. For having a LiPo pack in it and me not being much of a internal battery user, I like this thing. When I got it in the mail, I'm dumb and I didn't do any research on it, and I actually thought it used an 18650, and I was surprised to find out that an internal battery, that was kind of a letdown in the beginning, but honestly it's done nothing but kick ass for me. I really like this thing. I'm going to continue to use it. If I lost it tomorrow, would I go out and buy one? Yeah, probably, because you know, the built-in battery, in certain situations, like being at the hospital for a long period of time, it really helped me out a lot. All I had to bring was a charger cable, and didn't have to worry about batteries and charging, doing all that. So in certain settings, the built-in batteries are going to work better for you. You know, it's less to pack. If you're traveling, it's a great little device to have around. Pretty much charge that thing anywhere you want. And the charging up to this, it goes 2 amp fast charging, so that's cool. If you got a 2 amp fast charger, get this thing charged up real fast. Yeah, great little device. I got this from Vape NW. I'll show you where to get this thing, how much I paid for it, and yeah, let's take her back to FaceTime with the Smok R80 temperature control mod. Alright guys, we're back on top with the Smok R80 TC and the TFV4 Micro. I got this thing from vapenw.com. Cost me right around 60 bucks for this thing, $4 shipping, something like that. But I really like this thing a lot. For an internal battery unit, I like it. I'm not too into internal batteries, but the LiPo pack in here lasts days. Gave me like a day and a half, you know, on one battery with a moderate vape while I was sitting in the hospital. It was very convenient for me just to bring a charging cord for this thing instead of all these batteries and things I would need to take care of and keep inventory of while I was at Kaiser. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to Affordable Vape TV with the Smok R80TC, and we'll see you guys next time. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Affordable Vape TV for more coil builds, juice reviews, unboxings, things of that nature. And then also don't forget to go to kazaa.org, sign the petition to keep our hobby alive. We'll see you next time.